First, we have got to talk about Bieber. He remains the target of an assault investigation. The alleged victim, a paparazzo who was tailing Justin and former Disney star and girlfriend Selena Gomez. Now, apparently, the photog got in Justin's way, and the alleged altercation ensued. So the hot debate tonight, is this a real case of a Bieber beatdown, or is this just a guy who is seeing an opportunity to cash in on his run-in with one of the world's biggest pop stars? With me in New York, Amanda Seales, host of MTV's Hip Hop POV. In Hollywood tonight, entertainment journalist Hyla. All right, guys, Justin was apparently coming out of a movie theater with Selena when a photographer was reportedly blocking Justin's car and wouldn't move, and that's when this alleged incident occurred. And now the photographer is pressing charges. Justin's camp has declined comment on this. We did speak with our legal experts, and they tell us Justin could be in some real trouble. But Amanda, would you be surprised if this case actually goes anywhere?
I mean, if there's no, like, visual evidence, then I don't see how it could actually really go anywhere. I mean, I need to see some type of empirical proof that this went down. Because
you have to imagine this was at a shopping mall. There were a lot of people witnessing whatever it is that went down.
But I feel like in a Justin Bieber situation, there would be more people on the side of, what, it's Justin, he would never do wrong, than would be like, yeah, he clocked him.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting to see him again at the center of a controversy, and this will happen when you're a big star. But you remember, it was just last year when a woman claimed that Justin fathered her child. Justin denied those claims, but he even offered to take a paternity test, and he did a song about it. And that leads to our showbiz flashpoint. Is Justin Bieber being unfairly targeted because he's a huge star? Hyla, you're out there in Hollywood with all the huge stars. What do you think?
This story is felonious on so many levels. First of all, Justin Bieber, he's a wee little man. He's not beating up a big photog. That's ridiculous, okay? Number one, that photog should be ashamed of himself if he was beaten up by Justin Bieber. Went to the hospital in an ambulance. Bieber didn't do any of this garbage. This is a guy just trying to rile him up and get that picture that he needs to try and make a couple extra dollars. This is going to go absolutely nowhere. Of course he's targeted. I mean, he's a hot thing right now. This is what photogs do. I've been run off the road by these idiots before. It's no surprise they're doing this to him in just a different way.
And Hyla, you're no wee little man. I mean, Hyla said today on Showbiz Tonight, Justin Bieber, a wee little man. What do you think, Amanda? Is it, look, when you are a huge star, and really in his case, the biggest pop sensation on the planet at the moment, would you say that probably has more to do with what's actually going on here? And we can't be sure.
I mean, let's be real. This is not new. Like, we've seen this happen several times, this sense of extortion happening with these artists and with these just huge stars. However, he's been spending a lot of time with boxers.
Yes.
So,
well, there is that.
Sometimes.
Well, let's talk about that for a second, because believe it or not, he was actually just with Mike Tyson days before practicing some boxing. So could it be, Hyla, maybe your wee little man, Justin Bieber, just wanted to try out some new moves?
Bulk it up.
Yeah, he's hanging out with Floyd Mayweather, too. He walked out during the fight. He also calls Floyd Mayweather the best pound-for-pound boxer of all time. So that right there, he loses a little credibility with me, even though he's a great talent. If he's trying to throw some punches at a photog, hey, high five to you. He's got good friends that have his back. So, yeah, go ahead, dude. Beat up a photog.
But let's also remember how crazy it all gets. I mean, Hyla, for goodness sake, was run off the road by one of these guys. But the truth is, we've seen this stalkerazzi versus star thing turn into an Olympic sport with, Sean Penn all those years ago when he went after a cameraman with no apologies and really took him down. Sometimes stars can reach their breaking point, and that could be what happened if Justin Bieber did, in fact, react in a violent, aggressive way.
There really is this sensibility that celebrities are not human beings, that they have, like, no sense of proximity, etc. And a lot of these paparazzis feel like, well, you're famous, so I have a right to basically do whatever to get my shot. And it's like, no, I have a right to also have, like, my space, like my personal space. And if you get in it, I've been hanging with Mike Tyson. It could go down.
Yeah, and for you to keep people out of that space, the hair, that'll keep them. Can you reenact for me what you did as I was beginning the show tonight? I'm over here reading, and she's doing all this.
Puff it up.
It's very distracting. But thank you anyway for giving us that little show.
I'm next to you. Come on,
well, you look like a pop star yourself.